Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the Bommus. How's everyone doing? We're gonna check out the stock markets. We're gonna check out crypto. I don't even know why I want to look at the stock market. I mean, it's kind of what we do. We start 5 minutes for the stock market open, but the only thing we're gonna see is me getting my ass handed to me. Then we're gonna head over to crypto. It's been a rough week in crypto too, though things are looking up. I'm going to give my predictions on the markets, mostly crypto, give my thoughts, opinions, and some news happening in Bitcoin, where I think Bitcoin's going, where it's going soon. Again, no, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Do not listen to YouTubers. Trevor in the house, how you doing, brother? Good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about Cardano today. If I remember correctly, you have some Cardano. I'm getting really, really excited about Cardano. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people are disappointed because Cardano's kind of underperforming in their eyes. I kind of disagree. And I think it's still a really good opportunity to buy Cardano. I think a big Cardano explosion is coming this year. We will discuss some of the reasons why. All right, we are about 3 markets from the stock market open. Let's just hop over into Tastyworks. Ooh, that reminds me, I got some other news about Tastyworks. We'll keep it quick over in the stock market. It's kind of boring. We see that the NASDAQ is down about 46, 45 points. It's been hovering around neg 50 and neg 25. E-mini S&P is down about 6.5. I think the NASDAQ's down quite a bit. I didn't even realize this, but I think Netflix had earnings and it did not go well. Yeah, so I'm assuming they had earnings yesterday, or they gave guidance and they foresee like the worst quarter, or they had the worst quarter. Dude, I know I'm awful. I should have looked this up. Whatever. They're down $50. They're down $40. They're down $45. They're down $44. I don't know the exact math. They were 549.57 yesterday, and they're currently trading in pre-market 507. There was something about the worst quarter in the history of their streaming. I have to assume they had earnings yesterday. It didn't really pop on my radar. I can't believe we're at earnings season already. Man, time flies when you're getting your ass kicked in the stock market, right? And we got some earnings coming up, like Tesla. Tesla might. Ooh, what? What? On Monday? That's a weird day for Tesla to report. I think they usually report on like a Tuesday, don't they? Is my calendar correct? Next Monday, 1, 2, 3 trading days left, and Tesla reports after the bell. They are down about $14 in pre-market. Man, I looked at them like right at my set at my desk like 5 minutes ago, and I swear they were at like 716. So that happened quick. Let's see what else we got. Coinbase, the big news in the stock market for me anyway. I sold all my Mara and all my Riot in the big account. I still have it over in the IRA, and I bought Coinbase with it. I still love Coinbase at these levels. I know I'm an idiot. I'm going against some of my own mechanics. It's an IPO, right? Never buy IPOs. IPOs take a while to shake out. I don't know, man. There's just a few things about Coinbase I love. The fact that their total addressable market is just going to continue to explode. The amount of money they make on fees is just going to continue to explode because their total addressable market is going to continue to explode. They're going to bring on new features, new coins, etc., etc. They've been around for a long time. ARK Invest, Kathy Woods is a big believer in them. And she's investing in them, so I'm pretty YOLO, pretty heavily, starting to get pretty heavily invested in Coinbase. And if you're a traditional investor, you don't want to invest in Bitcoin, blah blah blah, and you should get with the times, but Coinbase is a decent proxy. All right, so over in my small account, some exciting news. Tastyworks is the only, so I don't have any stocks in this account right now, but I can fully trade both stocks and crypto. This is a smaller account. You can only enable crypto on one of your accounts. I elected to do it in my small account. This is a small account challenge. Dude, I wouldn't look at, I mean, altcoins are pump. Ooh, Bitcoin's going green, baby. Bitcoin is going green. Hashtag LFG. Looking good. So we'll get to the news on Bitcoin in a second and some of my predictions. Is it coming to fruition early though? Yeah, so with Tastyworks, they're the only major exchange, and I'm sure this is gonna change. Well, I guess Robinhood, right? But it's one of the only major exchanges where you can legitimately trade both crypto and stocks. I do think Tastyworks is the best platform out there if you're an options trader and even stocks, right? So, but it's options and all the tools and utilities that it has, it's bar none. It's built on really good code and it really fast trading. Anyway, they have 9 new coins that they're bringing. So one of the downsides is you can't take custody. I think eventually they're gonna, address that from talking to the CEO. But they're adding 9 new coins next week. I have no idea what they are. Maybe they're garbage, right? Maybe it's like more, because right now they only have Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Maybe they add like some really dumb stuff like, I know they're adding the gold, so I'm assuming that's PaxG that they're adding. What if they were to add like Bitcoin Cash and freaking some of the lame ones, right? Hopefully they're going to add Cardano. That would be amazing. I would love to buy some Cardano over there. Polkadot would be a dream. I feel like that one's less likely. They're probably going to add Link. Link's almost a guarantee. If they add Dogecoin and XRP, I'll vomit on Dogecoin. Getting a little tired of the Dogecoin. How's Doge doing? Oh, it's at 31 cents. Maybe this is the new consolidation level. This started, man, on April 15th. It pumped up to that. And then it dumped. So maybe right around this level is the new support level. Who knows? Excuse me. It's not like Dogecoin. One of the biggest arguments against Dogecoin is it has no value. That's not necessarily true anymore. It has a value as a currency, man. If people will take, a lot of these people are just kind of attention whores. They want to be in the news. They want to be in the media. And it's basically free advertising like Newegg. Oh, we're taking Dogecoin now. Yeah, great. You know what'll impress me is if you keep Dogecoin on the balance sheet, like that nutcase Mark Cuban over at the Dallas Mavericks, right? So anyway, I mean, at the end of the day, how many people are really going to buy with their Dogecoin? At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to spend your cryptocurrency to buy other items. I guess maybe at a certain point it makes sense. Maybe your entire net worth is in Dogecoin. Let's imagine that. Then it would make sense, I guess. And it would make more sense if your entire net worth was in Dogecoin and you're past the year on the capital taxing. Because the capital tax, oh, my apologies, the capital taxing. Anyway, Bitcoin. I was under the assumption, let me find the news. Bitcoin price in dilemma ahead of Friday's options expiring. So it's been a pretty consistent pattern that Bitcoin dumps towards the end of the month into the Friday options expirations. I was under the assumption, poorly I guess, that this happened on the last Friday of the month. So I thought it was going to happen next Friday on the 29th. Maybe, apparently, I don't know. I'm just assuming that. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the exact options expiration, but this article says it's this Friday, 2 days away. So maybe that's why, that plus there's some other stuff going on, like George over at Cryptos R Us. I talk about him every now and then. He's got a great channel. He's the one that started the whole really monitoring the inflows and outflows of Bitcoin. There was a huge inflow of Bitcoin last weekend. The dump came, and it looks like options expiration is this Friday. So apparently the last Friday at the end of the month, again, I'm only guessing, I'm only assuming, that happens on the last day of the month. They don't use that one. I don't know, right? Or maybe I'm completely wrong about it always being the last Friday of the month. Anyway, so Bitcoin, and it's about, what do we have? It's something like $1.5 billion is it set to expire on Friday. Again, historically speaking, the whales love to come in at the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, hammer down, leverage short, knock out all those foolish newbie retailers that are going in with 100x plus leverage and just melting their face off because it's easy money. It's shooting fish in a barrel. Leverage short it down with way more capital, right? They know where all the stop limits are, all the stop losses, and all the data is there for them. Good, bad, I don't know, corruption, manipulation, of course, right? But it happens. And so this would be the 4th month in a row that somewhat happened. So George also pointed out that a massive outflow, maybe they're done with the games because there was a massive outflow of Bitcoin. I don't remember the amount. It was massive. And the last time that happened, there was a huge price spike. So my belief, my prediction is that we could see a really nice boost in the crypto, especially after Friday and over the weekend. A lot of times, crypto market likes to get jiggy on the weekend, Sunday night, Sunday morning, what have you. So if the options expiration, all this stuff happens this Friday, I feel, and the stuff George pointed out, a huge outflow, I think there's a really good chance that Bitcoin, which will take the rest of the market with it, is going to have a really good weekend. Now look, and so if you think about it, Bitcoin held up pretty good. Let's take a look at the chart. Even with that massive squeeze, that massive long squeeze, if you will, Bitcoin held up pretty good around the $52,000 level and pretty much rebounded back up and is hovering around this like 55, 56K level for the last 3 days. We might have one last dump. I don't know. Like, I'm a bit surprised that this green trend line came into play. For the longest time, it was this pink trend line. Now it's kind of flirting with this green one. And if you extend this out, I got to tell you, I'm happy with it even holding just a green trend line the rest of the year. And that's just like at the, like near the bottom. It could continue to trade up to the top, and it could continue to eventually hit this peak of what I'm looking at, this logarithmic growth curve. The trend line, like this just kind of, I just kind of noticed this today. It just kind of happened as I was mapping all this stuff out. But you can kind of see that this trend line here was getting a little bit ahead of that top of what could possibly be the top of Bitcoin for the year and the bottom. So like it could be anywhere between 120 and this 150 to 160K level that I've been predicting. The more and more, I don't put a lot of worth into technical analysis, like as a predictor of where it's going to go. Like it doesn't give you a guarantee, but it helps you. It gives you tools. It helps you build strategies. And I've built a really good exit strategy, in my opinion. There's no perfect, like the market will humble the best, right? So the market could still humble me no matter what my strategy is, but I can tell you that you're almost guaranteed to have failure if you don't stick to a good plan, right? So I've been doing everything I can to stick to my plan, even with the recent getting my ass handed to me, like losing $100,000 in a few days of unrealized gains, right? So understand that. Let me pull up the Excel spreadsheet, my portfolio really quick. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Yeah, so not bad, 454,000. There was a point last week I was around 520-ish thousand. And then there was a point just a couple days ago where I think this thing was right around 411,000, right? So I'd lost like $109,000 in unrealized gains. Overall, though, I was still in profit. And I was talking to a very good friend of mine last night, and he's wanting to get into the game, but he's nervous. And he was seeing this, and he's like, man, how do you hold on and not take profits? And it's like, because I have a plan, right? My plan, I have a plan, and my conviction level is extremely high. I am extremely confident, and I could be wrong, though, that this portfolio has a very good chance of at least 2 to 3x into this year and 10xing plus into 2025, right? So them were some pretty good apples. And don't get me wrong, it's easier when you go over and you see that profit, 219,000 profit. You know, yesterday that was, or 2 days ago on Sunday, that might have been all the way down to like 170,000 profit. It helps when you're in profit. It still ain't easy to watch that volatility and you losing gains and trying to avoid panic selling, but it gets easier over time. And as I say all the time, just invest an amount you can afford to lose. Invest an amount that you can afford to not touch if you're wrong. Because if I'm wrong and crypto does crash early or my exit plan fails me and this number goes to where all of a sudden I'm negative 100,000. My total is 100,000 and I'm negative 100,000 because I put in 200,000. I have to be able to sit there and sit through that pain for another 1 to 2 years until the next halving, until the next bull run, and then I should be good. Now, there's still the chance that crypto fails. I don't think that's going to be the case. I've done the research. I have a pretty good understanding of all angles of cryptocurrency, DeFi, the finance, and all that stuff. So we're going to get over to Cardano. But, I mean, basically, that's my plan. I do think Bitcoin is going to see a good weekend. I could be wrong. It might not be. It might be choppy action until Friday, and then on the weekend it might blast off. Or I wouldn't even be surprised if we do get a little chilly dipper into Friday. But ultimately, I think it's going to be a really good weekend for crypto as we go into May. What is it? April showers. I don't even. May flowers. There we go, baby. A little bit of April showers at the end, and then the showers are gonna lighten up, and then the flowers are gonna start blooming in May, and crypto and altcoins are gonna pump. Speaking of altcoins, they're all kind of pumpy right now as Bitcoin turns a little bit sideways and choppy. It's not uncommon for altcoins to pump. I will say one big panic factor for me, an immediate trigger that could happen that I'll start taking profits quick is if altcoins start going parabolic fast and Bitcoin starts dipping. If that comes early, which is possible, right? It's possible. You got to be fluid. You got to be ready. So if Bitcoin starts dumping and altcoins start going up parabolic, and you see this happening pretty quick, like say Bitcoin goes down to 50,000 by the end of next week and Ethereum's at like 3,500, guys, start taking profits, right? Start taking the F out of some profits. At least take some profits, because that's a very good sign that a massive dump can be coming. I don't think that's going to happen, but be ready for things like that, right? So Cardano, man, why? So Cardano has some really good news coming out. We got Charles Hoskinson. Where'd he go? So filming for the Africa special. They got an Africa special coming out next Friday, the end of the month Friday. I don't know. I think it's kind of leaked, or kind of like they're announcing big news, government news. I think it's assumed Ethiopia. I don't know that Ethiopia is confirmed. So people are a little bit disappointed that Cardano's not pumping already. I do think, again, take into consideration what I just said, I think is going to happen to Bitcoin, the options expiration and all that. I think there's a pretty good chance that Cardano could see a pump, go back to all-time highs next week into the Africa thing. I don't know if it's going to be buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. Maybe kind of keep that into consideration. I would not be surprised to see Cardano pump, get back above this trend line and push to $1.80 or $2 next week. I think it's possible. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I like the risk reward there. I definitely love, and the only thing I'm currently dollar cost averaging into, and I think is one of the greatest opportunities out there right now, is Cardano. I also really love Polkadot. I really love Ethereum, and I really love Binance, and I think those are going to do all really well too. But I think the best bang for your buck right now is still Cardano. And the big reason why is, let's think about this. Look at Binance coin. All right, so let's pull up Binance. Binance is a smart chain just like Cardano. Cardano is not yet fully, smart contract projects aren't fully running on that yet. Look at what has happened to Binance. Like, since the Binance Smart Chain really started taking off, projects started being on it, and right, and it's solving Ethereum gas fees. It has gone from, dude, like, no, we can go back more. We can go back to February. What is this? February 4th? This thing was at $36. $36 like 3 months ago. Are you kidding me? Now, this is a 1 hour chart. No wonder. Let's pop this bad boy over, say, in the weekly chart. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness, guys. So we just go back like 12 weeks. Let's go back exactly. This will tell us exactly. Come on. Oh, son of a gun. So we are 11 weeks, 2,400%. This is what is going to come and what is going to happen with Cardano pretty soon, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not Kreskin. I'm no Swami. But let's look at the coin market calendar. The Alonzo testnet, Hoskinson claimed that the testnet would launch at the end of April, early May. Maybe that gets delayed. Maybe it's not, but that's just around the corner. And then by June or earlier, support for things such as VeChain, Theta, right? If VeChain and Theta are going to be on Cardano or cross-chain, I'm not exactly sure of everything there, but projects are going to start coming on. You're going to see the same thing being said about Cardano. If they meet these deadlines at any point, you're going to be hearing the same thing about Cardano, solving the gas fee problem. Cardano has already got 75%, man. The Cardano army is strong. Raise your arms, post in the comments you're a member of the Cardano army. I am a member of the Cardano army. I'm still continuing to buy it. I'm holding back. Yeah, BNB is crazy strong. I'm still holding back. Like, right now, I'm dollar. I made a joke about this yesterday. I've pulled back on most of my dollar cost averaging in crypto because I'm very, very, like, fully invested as it is. And I want to start building a cash position on the side to buy some massive dip or just for a rainy day or what have you. So I'm still dollar cost averaging in the Cardano weekly, and I'm dollar cost averaging in USDC. If you get the joke there, it's hard to dollar cost average into the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I am still very, very bullish Cardano. I think Cardano is going to have the pot odds for Cardano to have a really good summer is really good in my book. I think it's going to be a really good summer for Cardano. This again, the smart contracts, the Alonzo, all this stuff is going to come online. Projects are going to come online. We got the Africa thing coming next week. That could be the start of it. And like I said, a lot of people are kind of disappointed in the performance of Cardano. I mean, I guess, like, if you go back, same thing. If you go back to the end of the year, January 1, Cardano was at 19 cents. So it's pushing like a 6x right now. I mean, the people that are probably mostly upset are the ones that bought in at like 90 cents, 60 cents, 90 cents. Like, even 90 cents to 120, that's still a pretty good return. It's very, very low for crypto. Maybe you're someone that bought it the $1.30s, $1.40s. Yeah, but you should be doing your research. You should have conviction. I have high conviction in BNB, T-Mac. What, dude? Like, I know you're joking. And if you're driving, hey, we got 4 viewers in the house. Let's get 4 likes. How you doing, everyone? How you doing? BNB shitcoin. Come on, dude. You're kidding, right? But if you're driving, I don't want you to respond. Yeah, but I think, so there's going to be, oh yeah. I forgot I have Safemoon in the title. Dude, I don't even want to look at Safemoon. It's such a garbage, like, if you came here for Safemoon and you're like one of those people that say Safemoon's legit or you love Safemoon, just hit the dislike, because you're not going to have anything. Like, I barely even want to talk about Safemoon. Safemoon is a cautionary tale for the people that, look, guys, I've been in the stock market game for a long time, and I've made a lot of mistakes. Like the video title I was considering is, I was watching Millennial Money last night, and I really do like that particular show. And for a minute there, I was getting ready to say, oh, I need to make a video. Kevin's no longer an idiot because he paid off all his margin. But then he quickly went back into idiot status, talking about his 27% of his portfolio being call options, buying call options, leaps, right? So, and then he said a few things about options that were completely incorrect. But I digress. I don't think Kevin's an idiot. And when I call people idiots, right, don't get it twisted. The market, everyone's been an idiot multiple times in the market, right? Everyone thinks that they've got some system, some plan to beat the market, or they make really dumb decisions. I'm no exception to this rule. I've made a lot of dumb decisions in the stock market in my life. I've currently yet to make any real dumb decisions in cryptocurrency. Now, if cryptocurrency tanks, I've made one of the biggest mistakes in my life. But we'll see how that goes. BSC, Binance, Bitcoin, or a scam. He is pimping like no tomorrow. It's a good trade, but FC. Dude, I like CZ. What's your? Are you? I don't have a problem with CZ. I like Binance. I like Binance Coin. I don't hate it. I've got Binance Coin. I've got what do I got? Like 41 Binance coins. I wanted to buy more when it was below 500. You know, man, you know, bros, I'm on this diet. I'm trying to dollar cost average in the USDC. So have some cash on the side. But Cardano, we're going to see the same thing. They're probably going to have an AMM swap where you can use, just like Uniswap, just like Pancake Swap. It's almost a guaranteed, right? Think about that. It's almost a guaranteed. You're going to have big projects on there like Theta and VeChain. If they are on Cardano, dude, that is game freaking over. I'm not saying that's the case. I have no idea. I'm just talking. I don't even, like, I don't, all I'm doing, do your own research. I have no idea. All I'm seeing is on new network support for Cardano. Support VeChain, Cardano, and Theta. Well, I would hope it would support Cardano. Just, oh, safe. All right. Disregard everything I said about VeChain and Cardano and Theta. All this is SafePal. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I don't even know what SafePal is. What the F is SafePal? They are going to support Cardano and Theta. So I have no idea what projects are coming to Cardano. I do know that some governments over in Africa, Georgia, where's Georgia? In Russia, former USSR or something. I don't know. That's coming soon. There will be a swap. And I would imagine there are going to be some pretty big projects that are going to be on Cardano. So I like the risk reward there. I continue that dollar cost average into Cardano. I think it's, if you're a believer in Charles Hoskinson, which I am, and the Cardano ecosystem, the fact that the army is very, very strong in this, it's somewhat similar to the Tesla of the stock market. You cannot pry Tesla stock, and I'm one of those people. You cannot pry Tesla from my cold, dead hands. That's how much I love Tesla. That's how much I love Elon. That's how much I love the vision. I love that, how much what even Elon's trying to provide for humanity. And it comes the same thing with Charles Hoskinson. I love their vision. I love what they're trying to do in underdeveloped countries like Africa. I think it's very smart, and I think it's going to pay off. And I think Cardano is going to see, like I said, $3 to $5, very, very conservative this year. $7 to $10 potential, $30 by 2025. BNB, nah, brah. I think BNB is going over 2,000 this year, man. It's tough though. We'll have to see. There's a lot that's going to happen this year with that's going to shake out, right? Because right now, one of the biggest reasons BNB is doing so well is because of Ethereum, the gas fees, and the fact that all the stuff that they're trying to do with Ethereum is being delayed. So that's one of the things Cardano too, right? Cardano is really taking its time to get it out, do it slow and get it right. Ethereum is kind of gone way beyond taking their time, right? Like they keep missing big deadlines. There was a lot of things Ethereum was supposed to have by like 2017 that they still haven't implemented. But I do think the EIP 1559 is going to be really big for Ethereum and all this stuff coming up. Yeah, we can get to Doge. So I do think Ethereum is going to have a really, really good summer with the EIP 1559 and all that. I don't know how much that's going to affect BNB price, but I think they're both going to have really good years. And I think Ethereum, like it's hard for me to do a price prediction on Ethereum because it really comes down to whether or not they deliver or not. If they, there's articles that Uniswap is having record highs in swaps, like 10 billion. That's with high gas fees. Imagine if Uniswap, the new Uniswap, what is it, version 3 coming out is a really big helpful factor for Ethereum and all this stuff. Ethereum EIP 1559 and somewhat deflationary burn. There is a lot of good stuff coming for Ethereum in my opinion. Ethereum I think is my second biggest bag, and I love Ethereum, right? I wish I would have made Binance my second biggest bag because I'd be rich as hell right now if I would have bought $100,000 worth of Binance at like $30 a coin. But who does that, right? It's like I could sit here and get upset that I didn't buy $100,000 of VeChain when I bought it at 0.02 cents and it's now hovering at 24 cents. Who in their right mind YOLOs most of the money on a much higher risk? This was a high risk, high reward coin that paid off. You're not gonna hit all those, right? So I put all my risk in the top dogs, Cardano, mostly Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, right? And that's because that's how much conviction I have in Cardano, right? Cardano is my biggest bag, I believe. Ethereum's new price bump. So it's been a fight between Ethereum and Cardano, and I'm almost close to 100% convinced that Ethereum, Binance, Polkadot, and Cardano are going to all be extremely successful into the future. They're probably all going to be trillion-dollar projects by 2030. He won't have to burn a lot. Nah, bro. Like, why are you so down on BNB? So Dogecoin Day was, yeah, and every Ricky, yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. So we're gonna talk about both Safecoin and Dogecoin because I'm gonna pull in my homie, one of my good friends locally. I know. Whenever he sends me a text message saying buy this coin, I know I'm immediately like, nope, this is a crap coin. So he did send me a message saying Safecoin. I don't know if this guy he jokes around a lot, but is he really like part of all these Telegram and Discord groups? Safecoin, dude, like, are you kidding me? He got caught up into this Dogecoin stuff too. I think he basically ended up flat, but dude, Dogecoin was just it was a pump and dump, right? The Reddit people, Discord channels. I don't hate Dogecoin, but Dogecoin is not a multi-tens of billion-dollar coin, right? I mean, I guess it kind of can be if all these companies that are gonna accept Dogecoin continue to happen, and if you start hearing that they're gonna, then maybe. But like, is the Dogecoin team even doing anything anymore, or is it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like Dogecoin's only, this is the wrong one. So Dogecoin's only real thing you could say about it is it's kind of becoming a decent currency to buy and sell stuff with. But I'm not really a big fan of just in general. What am I looking for? What, now I gotta even look at my title. Moonshot, Safemoon. Jesus. Such a crap. Look at this. I believe, so I was checking Twitter this morning, #Safemoon, and it looked like it was already crashing. Dude, I don't know if this is a Ponzi scheme. I have no idea. Or if this is a rug pull. I have no idea. All I do know is this thing screams, don't buy me. What is this number? Circulating supply. 1, 2, 3. What is that, a quadrillion? I I need someone that knows numbers. So 100,000, million, billion, quadrillion. One, is that correct? 1 quadrillion coins? Are you freaking kidding me? Ah, it looks like it's already rebounding. Let's go all in, Safemoon. Where do I buy this crap? Look, dude. If you want to invest in this, if you want to be part of the story, if you want to have fun, go for it. Just do a small amount, right? There's nothing about this that screams by me at all. And what's it like? Even for me, like, why even bother? What am I going to do? Throw $100 at this, $1,000 at this? I guess if you throw $1,000 and it continues to go like another 50,000x, and maybe I'm a millionaire. I don't know, but man, I don't know. That you keep throwing your money at crap like this, maybe one hits eventually, but it's a zero-sum game in my opinion. It's like trying to YOLO in penny stocks, right? Your 0.0001 penny stocks. It's probably not going to work out for you. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe Safemoon is the next top 10 coin. I don't think so. Like, what do they even do? Like, is it even worth looking at? Like, what the F do they even do? Oh, error on that one. Okay, what do we got? Is the rug pull started already? Safemoon XYZ, that's an it. Can't even pay for a effing third party $79 certificate to slap onto their website. That's not a good sign. What about safemoon.net? Here we go. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Safemoon Exchange. We launched a fundraiser on our own exchange. Yeah, count me in. All in, brothers. RFI static roadmap protocol initialized. All right. The initial push. I guess we're in the initial push right now, and holding the line. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you go to Twitter, it's mostly Safemoon pumping their stuff. A lot of people saying it's Ponzi scheme. I have no idea. I'm done with Safemoon. Dogecoin was another one of those, man. It just stay away from those, right? Like if you want to, again, if you want to have fun, I had $20 of Dogecoin. I bought it at 0.003 cents. Dude, I should have held on to it. It was fun to have. You want to play around? Like there's nothing wrong with like picking a coin every now and then, and depending on the portfolio size you have, and say, I'll throw $50 at this. I feel like having some fun. Just don't throw any real money in it. I don't know what your value of real money is. For some people, $50, they might need that to buy rent. For other people, $50, they can wipe their butt with it. They're so rich. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I go more like for veteran. Yep. F all the new. Yep. Yeah, I don't hate Pancake Swap, but I agree with you 100%. Dude, the bulk of my money is continuing. Like everyone asks me what coin I would buy, and that answer never changes, right? For the most part, here's my portfolio. If I gun to head, I'm gonna want to buy Ethereum. I'm gonna want to buy Bitcoin. I'm gonna want to buy Cardano. I love Cardano. How many times do I got to keep saying that? I love Polkadot. Those are the ones like I feel the safest with. I really like the graph at $1.55. I think that one continues to offer amazing opportunity. Man, I love VeChain, but I think VeChain's in one of those Discord Doge type pump things going on right now. I think VeChain can easily see $1, $2 plus. I'm a little bit reluctant to load the boat on more VeChain right now at 24 cents. I think there's a decent chance it could pull back to like 12 or 14 cents. If it does, I'll consider buying some. If it doesn't and it goes to $2, I've already got some. I'm happy. I wish the best for VeChain. And again, another one I love a lot, decentralized mana. But look at so the two I just mentioned, I'm surprised VeChain's almost 1% of my portfolio. I didn't know it was that high, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's up 755%. The other one I love a lot that I still continue to buy every now and then, especially when it dips, is decentralized mana. I think that one could easily see $10, 7 to 10 to 12 to $16, depending on how parabolic that bitch goes. I love that one a lot. And by like 2030, I think that thing can be not out of the question for that thing to be like $30 to $100, right? So I got me 2000 Decentraland. I keep buying a little bit here and there. That thing goes to $10, man. That's, that's $20,000 with pretty little. I don't know. I don't even. I saw my portfolio was okay and then ended with ontology. Bro, I love ontology, but yeah, I appreciate you giving me a hard time. You nailed ontology. You nailed it. And that thing continues to go up. I think it's so your portfolio is okay as you have more better coins. Just add, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should start adding more ontology, but look at it, it's up 73% of my portfolio. And I only have like, yeah, you got me, dog. I should have listened to you. I should have bought more. Exit scam, I'm assuming you're talking about Safemoon. Yeah, probably. I know I'm not buying it. All right, I mean, that's my spill. I covered Cardano. I think there's a lot of good things to come to Cardano. I think this is still a very, 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 very good opportunity to buy Cardano. Don't get me wrong, though. Like, Cardano is a coin that has historically seen 50% pullback. So I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen again. We've discussed my exit strategy in crypto. I talk about it all the time. I'm sticking to it. Again, where's Bitcoin? So if Bitcoin starts dumping and all coins start pumping, you got to be ready to start thinking about exiting early. I don't think that's coming. I think Bitcoin could trade sideways or down into Friday. I think the weekend's going to be really good. And we'll have to see. I don't know if there's going to be one last dumpage into this dumpage. I guess one good thing you might want to do is, I don't know if you're following George, Cryptos R Us, you watch him again. He's usually Johnny on the spot with inflows and outflows. There's a few people on Twitter that you can follow that talk about it. See a big, huge inflow of Bitcoin coming in, you can brace yourself. I hold through it. I'm a hodler. I'm just like, whatever. I don't think this is the final dump. My conviction's high that we're going to continue to go upwards into the end of the year. And I'm not playing any tax games. So, like, I was thinking about this the other day. Let's say I nailed the top perfectly when my account was at like $520,000. So I would have been up about, we'll just say, we're just going to make it easy. Say I was at $500,000 and my profit and loss was at $250,000. Let's say I nailed the top and I sold it all. I'm now $250,000 in profit. Well, guess what? Between state and federal taxes, about $100,000 of that immediately has to be paid in the next quarterly tax increment, right? So $100,000 I have to set aside for taxes. That doesn't change, period. Unless I go lose a ton of money the rest of the year to tax harvest, $100,000 has to go into taxes. So that means I now have $400,000 to go buy crypto. Well, I barely even hit the point where I don't even think I did hit the point where even during that massive dip, my account went down to $400,000. So even if I timed that perfectly, I would have lost money. I would have bought back in with less money, right? So that's the kind of stuff a lot of people, they don't talk about, they don't consider is taxes, right? And how hard that is to overcome, and not even including fees, right? Buying and selling fees. So that's why I hodl. I think the market's going up. I want to get into long-term capital gains. I want to continue to dollar cost average in. I'm not trying to pay Uncle Sam crazy amounts of tax dollars. Nothing wrong with paying your taxes. But again, first of all, it's almost impossible to pick tops and bottoms. And then second of all, you add the fact that you're adding a 20 to 30 to 40% hedge against you. Why even bother? Now, that being said, I'm not gonna not sell when I see the warning signs there that this could be the end. I will sell and take profits if I think it's the end. If I truly believe the bear market's coming, I will pay short-term capital gains if I think that's coming. And that's one of the hardest parts about cryptocurrency with that plan, is being able to stomach that volatility. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you guys. Peace.